So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. This is always... goes for goal! It's hit the crossbar!
Oh, well played, he needed to get that right.
Now it's Mohamed Salah, now it's Wirtz.
Saka.
Spread it left, now it's Trossard. Oh, such a clever touch.
Drilled in low.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing.
Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Eze tries to clear. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Calafiori. There's the crossfield ball. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Trossard. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Trossard, he's tried one! Szoboszlai.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Wirtz, looking for the run.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball.
Chance, surely! It's there! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Isak is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. And here's Szoboszlai. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! He's done very well to get to that.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool have their third corner. And that has been cleared. It's gone for a throw-in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses it in here. Punched away. Rice. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Trossard stood his ground strongly. Wirtz. Well read, nice interception. Eze. Vitz.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through. And a chance! Oh, another save. Liverpool get their fourth corner. Szoboszlai is short. And the cutback. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nicely spread.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, they've got it again. Now it's Rice. And it's made its way to him. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and it's Vitz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Salah! Decent enough try.
Mohamed Salah really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Slung wide. He's found the way through. Plays it in low. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Liverpool can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
It's a pretty loose pass. Robertson. It's a throw-in. Frimpong. And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Such good technique.
Aims beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Arsenal keep calm in the face of danger. That's going right the way across. Szoboszlai. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
McAllister, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Szoboszlai. Team still separated by the game's only goal. The message is clear, none shall pass. Almost an hour gone. And it's McAllister. That's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Substitution on the field.
And taking this chance to turn to their benches. Shubaslai.
Coming on the field.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rice.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Martinelli has it out wide and in space. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
McAllister. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's shifting, takes a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it's McAllister. Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Goes for a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
So, third corner of the game. Ødegaard plays it short. Arsenal can try it again now. So, their fourth corner of the game. Ødegaard with the short one. And here's Ødegaard. He's on it. He's had a shot!
Should have equalised.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
They're up to 5 corners now. Ødegaard plays it short.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's in a great position here. Oh, super ball. Martinelli! Oh, it's come loose. Ødegaard. And here's Madueke. And they're back on the ball again. And that was very necessary. And that has not gone well. Now it's Isak. Now that's well seen too. And it's Jones. Oh, super find. Isak. Jones.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Big chance! And he hits the net! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Liverpool could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Ekitike! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Nicely weighted ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. He's through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Odegaard. He's picked his way through. Merino.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
And no surprise, that's a booking. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. And that's it. Liverpool can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Isak claiming the Man of the Match award. Liverpool going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Soboslai, and he's made sure that's not getting through. No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space and he loves to occupy that zone and then just look to play from there. And he could well be a standout star.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's McAllister. Rice.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running. Eze! Isak tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Wirtz. He's found some space for Rice. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Ødegaard. Ødegaard puts his foot on the gas. Ødegaard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Wirtz. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. And it's Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Saka. Rice, who's set up one goal so far. Gravenberg. That has been slung wide. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And Dijk with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ødegaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's good running with the ball. McAllister. Now it's Isak. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that was vital. Raya with the clearance. That is ended up in no man's land. Out to the left it goes.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty.
Has a shot! Ødegaard, nicely spread. Rice. And it's Rice. He shifted it to the flank. Looking to play him in. Ødegaard. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Gabriel. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Added time.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary. Mohamed Salah! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please welcome our players,
Some
everyone.
first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Wirtz. Now it's Rice. Wirtz.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zubimendi. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. McAllister. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gabriel. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ødegaard. It's a promising position. Konate cuts it out. Eze. Eze goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Knocks it into space. And the through ball. He is through here. He whips in across. Defending of the desperate variety.
The attendance for this
It's
match
a really
was
well-measured ball. Now it's Saka.
31,898.
Rice. Now Subimendi. Rice. Ødegaard. Good purposeful running this. Look at this. Ødegaard! That's a half-decent try. And the counter is on. Oh, good spread. Oh, nicely intercepted. Robertson. Gravenberg. And it's Soboslai. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Soboslai. Great vision. Eze. Now it's Ødegaard.
Pretty robust defending.
Konate with a definite fell there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
10, McAllister.
Gabriel,
Number 11.
Liverpool
Mohamed
perhaps
Salah.
contemplating their next
Coming
change
on the
here.
field, Number 17.
Over to the left.
Jones. Number
Havertz.
3.
Trossard, at it in a wide
Number
position.
22. Ekitike. Substitutions taking place.
Jones, can he get it through? And that's put paid to a promising move. That has not gone well.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Gravenberg cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Jones. Now it's Gravenberg.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed.
Saka chooses to go crossfield. Szoboszlai. Ekitike. Liverpool ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Havertz. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Saka. Looking for options for movement. Mikel Merino is in a really good position out wide. And he's had a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that could set him on his way.
There will
Oh,
be
that's
1
fabulous.
minute added time.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. And if you're just back, the action is... Chance! Saliba gets it clear. Spread out to the left. Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, what a mistake! And they've got rid. Now it's Isak. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking tidy in possession here. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Calafiori. Merino. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Isak. And it's Endo. Konate. Szoboszlai. And it's Endo. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Played out to the right. Saka picks it up out wide. Endo getting this one clear. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
It is now time for our special
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we are already back underway. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And here's Jesus.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Saka with the short one. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Jesus. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's a shade optimistic. Jones. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Havertz. Trossard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender so determined. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Takes a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Gabriel Jesus. Robertson. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides.
Liverpool going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? So Manchester welcomes yet another grand... Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Eze. Now it's Odegaard. Eze has it out wide and in space. Nice interception, well timed. He can get that clear. Swung over. Now it's Saka. Nice control. He's picked his way through. Robertson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That's a little off target. And it's Rice. Nice sequence of passes this. Gets a good foot in there. Szoboszlai. Oh, super find. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space, and he loves to occupy that zone and then just look to play from there. And he could well be a standout star.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Isak looking to get on the end of this.
Might want to be careful there.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Zubimendi. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. Played out to the right. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Szoboszlai. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Szoboszlai. Wirtz. Thinks about the shot. That's tidy. Wirtz. An instinctive delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice. Floated through. Odegaard. And it's Timber. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt.
Saka! And he's there to get it away. Mohamed Salah. And it's Wirtz. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Saka. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Konate makes the interception. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz, well timed, excellent interception. McAllister. For Szoboszlai. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ødegaard. Oh, good spread. Ødegaard. Saka. And he's cut it out. Applies the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here.
He's got full, and he's denied.
Now it's Isak. And it's Wirtz. Has crossed into the middle. Ødegaard. Saka. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Wirtz. Liverpool still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ødegaard. And it's Timber. And that's going right the way across.
The attendance for this
Your
match
impressions
was
so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
The less said about that pass, the better. Saliba played out to the left flank. Now it's Eze. Now Ødegaard. That's an imaginative pass. Mohamed Salah. McAllister.
Time and again they are repelled.
Tries to play it through. Eze receives it in a wide position. Tries to pass it through. He is just caressing the ball. Zubimendi.
Out towards the flank.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Ødegaard. Calafiori. Gabriel.
Out to the right.
It's Saka. And it's Zubimendi. Now Timber. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Calafiori. And it's Zubimendi.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, this looks sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Rice. Eze gets into a good position. Rice. Now Zubimendi. Ødegaard. Arsenal have a free kick.
Substitution on the field.
So what can they conjure from this one?
Mohamed Salah.
Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Goes for the shot! And that would have won it.
Calafiori really thought he scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Number 3,
Rice with the short one. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Ødegaard. Trossard in a...
And the shot! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have...
He's gone for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Subimendi.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Rice wins the duel this time. Ødegaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Madueke. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Pass somewhat off target. Rice.
2 added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Endo. Oh, some tackle that. Ødegaard. Endo. And he's decided to go for it.
And that is the last effort of the game.
Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the...
Oh, terrible pass. Kubasi. Now, can they get him away? Rafinha gets into some space. And that has been cleared. Gavi. Oh, it's Dembele. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most...
There's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Koundé. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Rashford! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Nuno Mendes. Barcola. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedri. Chance here to counter. Pedri. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, that's neat. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So it is still 0-0. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Vitinha. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Rafinha. Barcola. Now it's Vitinha. And it's Ruiz. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. This looks promising. Backward it goes.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, such a clever touch. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Doué. Doué carries the ball down the right. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look at... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There is the breakthrough! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Great chance!
Fabian Ruiz.
Hakimi, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now this could be a chance. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Vitinha spread it left. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Rashford. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Pedri. Driving forward. De Jong. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Koundé. Oh, no joy this time. Kubasi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He's free, he tries a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Shoots! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Number 14, Marcus.
And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Everyone, please.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Number 6.
And that's the second half started.
Coming on to replace him is
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he's had a hit!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Barcelona finding their passes.
Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Rashford. Now it's Rafinha. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Rashford.
He's going for goal!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Rashford usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
De Jong. Ball is over the line.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Dani Olmo, he's picked his way through. Almost an hour gone.
the attendance for this match was 71,898.
And it's Olmo. Rafinha gets into a good position.
Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Vitinha, over to the left. Oh, it's Dembele. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri. João Neves. Here's Vitinha. Spread out to the left. João Neves. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Koundé. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hakimi deals with that comfortably.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele goes on a charge down the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dembele!
Oh, that was venomous.
Koundé. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Ramos, and it's Vitinha. Araujo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Araujo has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that has been clubbed away. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. He's on it. Can he get away? That is a brilliant interception. De Jong gets good distance on it. That's a throw.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Substitution in progress.
Vitinha. Oh, this is a great real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Balde can get it clear. And here's Vitinha. And this is Dembele. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Paris Saint-Germain simply cannot be faulted for their effort here, Peter. They're giving all they have.
It's Dembele! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Dembele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Dembele. Now can he takes a shot? They've done it! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
That's really well cleared.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be
What's
3
Dembele?
minutes added time.
De Jong looking for options for movement. And it's Pedri. Knocks it into space. And a chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Rashford reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again. Shot, surely!
The big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Szoboszlai. Wirtz. And here's Isak. Plenty to aim at here. Goes for a shot! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
This is threatening to become a real... And he shoots! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Matheus Nunes. Now it's Isak. Rodri. Foden. In for the pieces! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Wirtz gets a foot in here. And it's Rodri. Szoboszlai has created one goal already. Szoboszlai threads one in. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Mohamed Salah. Shot a goal! Danger averted for now. He's found a way past. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Reinders. Haaland does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Reinders. Now it's Semenyo. Now it's Semenyo. Now it's Haaland. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's McAllister. Isak is onto this. And that's been won straight back. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, good spread. Now it's Semenyo. Reinders. And here's Haaland. Pass somewhat off target. Doku touches it back. Now it's Haaland. McAllister. Great vision. Now it's Isak. And it's Wirtz. Well read, nice interception. Haaland. Liverpool heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now the ball in. Konate clears it away. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. McAllister.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. McAllister. And here's Mohamed Salah. Ake goes sliding in. He's looking wide. Played back into the centre. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found the way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Frimpong.
2 added minutes has been
To
indicated.
McAllister. Looking for the run. That has been cut short. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Doku. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Liverpool are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's having a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Foden. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left. He's a sharp little ball here. McAllister. And it's Wirtz. Mohamed Salah. Lovely feet.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Reinders. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Szoboszlai. Isak.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
And here's Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Isak clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution in progress.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And here's Szoboszlai. Serves up across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets a good foot in there. Gravenberch. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. And here's Mohamed Salah. Good take, and is he in? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cherki, Bernardo Silva, and Cherki. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rodri. Foden. Foden. Oh, great run, magical! Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, it's come loose!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gravenberch, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He has a look up. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Doku. Now it's Haaland. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he cuts out the supply. Wirtz. Gravenberch. And this is Mohamed Salah. That's been cut out, well played. That's good running with the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! Should have equalised.
Haaland was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Now it's Isak. Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Foden. Wirtz. Tries to play it through. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Bernardo Silva.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Wirtz. Number 10.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Coming on the field.
He has found the way through.
17,
That is a brilliant interception. The most
Number
accurate
3,
pass.
Endo. Number 22,
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Ekitike.
Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. And he shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he...
Chance for a shot! And they've been given a corner, and we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now it's Foden. Wirtz does well to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Oh, good spread. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
Wirtz is fouled. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
So changes already, that is a bit of a surprise.
Taking place.
So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Marmouche. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. He's having a go! Holland! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! And the comeback is complete! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will, and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical.
Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
McAllister threads one in. Wirtz chooses to go back. That's a good ball. Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far. That's a good run down the left. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Frimpong. McAllister. Reinders producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. McAllister, he's set up 1 goal so far. Now it's Wirtz. Reinders aims beyond the defence. Isak. And it's McAllister. Can he get it through? That pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Haaland. Foot in. Looking to play him in. Rodri. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Tries to pass it through. And he plays one through. Oh, well played. McAllister. And it's Wirtz. Tries to play it through. That has been slung wide. Pinches it off him. Marmoush. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Mamadashvili gets it away.
2 added
We
minutes
are
has been
into stoppage
indicated.
time. McAllister. Wirtz. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Marmoush. And here's Mohamed Salah. They're urging him to shoot. He's had a shot! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Konate and Frimpong. And it's Salah. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foden. Marmoush. Rodri. And he's forced to go back. Ake. Rodri. Looking for options for movement. Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Rodri. Wits. Marmoush. Foden. And it's Rodri. Marmoush.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
70,987.
And it's Rodri. And it's made its way to him. Reinders. In comes the corner.
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field is number 22, Ekitike. Substitution.
And it's been taken short. That has been cut short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Always onto this. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution on the field. Number
It certainly
7,
looks appetising, well
Yes.
within shooting range.
Coming on to replace
This
him
the
is
perfect chance to
number
extend the
6,
advantage.
Kekes.
Bernardo Silva has a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. So their fourth corner of the game. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Kekes. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Marmoush, neatly clipped into space. He's free, he has got space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ekitike. To McAllister. Ekitike. Liverpool finding their passes. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gravenberg gets across to intercept that. McAllister. Marmoush. Bernardo Silva. Marmouche. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kerkez. Szoboszlai. Great vision. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. McAllister. Ekitike. The final 5 minutes. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he cuts out the supply. Ekitike. Driving forward. He's got away. That is good strength. And here's Isak. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Szoboszlai plays it short. Nice control.
3 minutes added time.
And it's Frimpong. Gravenberg. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No unnecessary risks and the game is petering out here. Oh, can he get onto this? So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that?
And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. McAllister is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Foden. Cherki. He's got away. Foden. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half. And, of course, he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Threads one in. Oh, well measured. And back out it comes. And here comes the corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Soboslai with the short one. Soboslai delivered. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Vardiol. Still goalless. Now it's Doku. And here's Haaland. Nicely spread. Now it's Foden. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Doku. Rodri. Reinders. He's having a go. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. McAllister and Frimpong. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mohamed Salah. Now, can they get him away? Isak. Rodri. Szoboszlai! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. This looks promising. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vert clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Wirtz. Szoboszlai. Cross flung in towards the middle. And now a sudden chance to counter. Frimpong does well to get it back. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their fourth corner of the game. Szoboszlai goes short. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, sweet feet. Drilled in low. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. That's very neat. Frimpong crosses. Pass somewhat off target. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, important interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Wirtz. Reinders. Goes looking wide. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now it's Haaland. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Reinders.
Vardiol.
Reinders. And Cherky. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Haaland really needed...
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's searching through. Isak. Great chance! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Big chance! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's Szoboszlai. Passing is crisp and sharp. Wits, Isak, Wits, and he's managed to get free. And he's quick to get it clear again. Foden. Rodri. Oh, that's a key interception. Robertson. And it's Wits. Isak. Now it's Szoboszlai. And this is Mohamed Salah. For Szoboszlai. And he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Salah. And here's McAllister. Szoboszlai. Doku. Now it's Haaland. That's a good ball out wide. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, nice touch. Reinders tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Frimpong. Now it's Doku. Haaland.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Doku. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball. Caught offside that time. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence. as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Well, nicely intercepted. Sabinho. And it's Soboslai. Now it's Isak. Looking for the run. Nicely worked. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Wirtz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van Dijk. Wirtz has found the net here, of course. Now it's Isak. Szoboszlai. Knocks it into space. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the cross comes in. McAllister. Wirtz. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Gives it back. Szoboszlai. Out to the left it goes. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
McAllister.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is a little undercooked. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Isak. Lovely pass. Real chance!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
McAllister. Foden. Aimed beyond the defence. Jones. Ekitike. He's a sharp little... He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
2 added minutes
Now it's
has been
Haaland.
indicated.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's shifting through the gears here. Swept in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Time for a change in personnel.
Substitutions taking place.
Into extra time we go. Frimpong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Marmouche. Can he get it through? He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Endo. And now the breakaway. And it's Jones. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Showing good feet. And it's Endo. Savinho. Marmouche. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Gravenberg. And Endo. Ekitike. Rodri cuts out the pass. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. This might spell shapes to shoot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too.
Decent chance! And that could have brought them level.
McAllister clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Liverpool have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 10, McAllister. Coming on to replace him is number 18,
Guardiola. And it's Rodri. Ake. Bernardo Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Semenyo. He's found a way through. Marmouche, and the shot! He has done it! 2! Half-time, extra time.
Please turn your attention
Well,
to the
both
screen
teams have
for
run themselves
information
into the
provided
ground
by
out there.
local
Does
police.
anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And the finish! It's there! A potentially pivotal strike at a pivotal time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Ekitike. Isak. Now it's Isak. Now it's Endo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Semenyo. Can he get on the end of it? Oh, what has happened here? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Frimpong. Liverpool must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And Endo. Ekitike. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And he's had it nicked away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, that has not gone well. Gravenberg. No way through. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Semenyo. Haaland. Ekitike. And it's Jones. Tries to pass it through. And that's that. Liverpool played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.